Lost cities beneath the waves, secrets the oceans tried to hide. Beneath the vast blue surface of our oceans lies another world, a world that for centuries has remained hidden, mysterious, and silent. It is a place where the past is preserved, where sunken ships, lost cities, and ancient civilizations rest in eternal stillness. If we could drain the oceans, what would we find? What stories would emerge from the shadows of the deep? This documentary takes you on a journey into the unseen depths, guided by science, archaeology, and imagination. We will uncover lost civilizations, confront ancient myths, and reveal the fragile beauty of a history long hidden. Our oceans, covering more than 70% of the Earth, hold the majority of our planet's secrets. What lies beneath is not only about discovery, it is about identity, connection, and responsibility. The concept of draining the oceans. The idea of draining the oceans is not literal, but rather a scientific and artistic method to visualize what lies beneath the waters. Using sonar technology, underwater mapping, and computer-generated imagery, CGI, researchers recreate a world few have seen. This innovative method has been popularized by National Geographic's series Drain the Oceans, which combines precise data with visual storytelling. Through these reconstructions, we see shipwrecks, sunken ports, and entire landscapes long lost to the sea. The concept does not merely entertain, it transforms archaeology into something living and accessible, breaking the barrier between what is hidden underwater and what can be shown above. Maritime mysteries. Our oceans are graveyards of history, from trading vessels that carried silk and spices to warships that shaped the destinies of nations. Countless ships have met their end beneath the waves. Each wreck tells a story of adventure, of human endeavor, of tragedy. Some carry cargoes of gold and silver, others carry the weight of lost lives. For example, the wreck of the Uluburun ship, discovered off the coast of Turkey, carried copper, tin, and luxury goods, evidence of Bronze Age trade networks that connected distant civilizations. More recent wrecks, such as the Titanic, remind us of modern ambitions and tragedies. Revealing these wrecks is not just about treasure. It is about reconnecting with our shared human story and understanding the fragility of human endeavor in the face of nature. Ancient civilizations. Underwater. Beyond shipwrecks, entire cities have been claimed by the sea. The lost city of Heraklion, once a thriving Egyptian port, lay hidden beneath the Mediterranean for more than 1,000 years before being rediscovered in 2000. The discovery revealed temples, colossal statues, and inscriptions that shed new light on ancient Egypt's maritime power. Similarly, the Minoan civilization left behind ruins that today rest beneath the waters of Santorini. The eruption of Thera around 1600 BCE devastated the island and left clues that some connect to the legend of Atlantis. These discoveries remind us that civilizations rise and fall, but their traces endure, waiting to be rediscovered. Science and technology. None of this would be possible without science. Modern sonar scanning allows us to map the ocean floor with remarkable precision. Side-scan sonar, multi-beam echo sounders, and autonomous underwater vehicles create maps that resemble landscapes drained of water. Digital modeling and 3D reconstruction then bring the past to life in vivid detail. Archaeologists combine this technology with their knowledge of history, piecing together evidence that reshapes our understanding of human civilization. The use of LiDAR and satellite imagery has further enhanced discoveries, allowing researchers to see beneath murky waters and sediment. What once was invisible now becomes visible through science, legends, and myths. Throughout history, myths have told of worlds beneath the sea. Atlantis, the most famous of them all, has inspired imagination for centuries since Plato first described it in his dialogues around 360 BCE. While science has not proven its existence, underwater ruins found across the world hint at truths hidden within legends. For example, the submerged city of Dwarka off the coast of India was long thought to be mythical until structures were identified underwater. By draining the oceans through science, we explore not just physical ruins, but also the origins of our myths and collective imagination. These legends remind us that myth and history often coexist, waiting to be disentangled. Wars beneath the waves. The oceans are also silent witnesses to war. In their depths rest submarines, destroyers, and aircraft carriers, machines of conflict lost to time. Beneath the waves, the remains of World War I and II still tell their story. The wrecks of Japanese warships at Chuk Lagoon and German battleships scuttled at Scapa Flow have become underwater museums, preserving both history and tragedy. These submerged battlefields remind us of the cost of human conflict and the resilience of those who lived through it. They are places of memory, caution, and reverence. Global heritage at risk. But these discoveries also carry a warning. Rising sea levels and climate change threaten to erase what remains beneath the oceans. Coastal erosion, pollution, and human activity risk damaging these irreplaceable sites before they are fully understood. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, has reported that rising sea levels will continue for centuries. Preserving underwater heritage is not just an academic pursuit. It is a duty to future generations. Protective legislation, international cooperation, and responsible exploration are all essential if these treasures are to survive. The emotional connection. Why do these underwater worlds matter? Because they remind us of who we are. They connect us to our ancestors, to their triumphs and tragedies, and to the endless cycle of human history. To see the remains of a ship, to walk through the ruins of a city long submerged, it is to experience a dialogue with the past. It is history not as words in a book, but as living memory. For archaeologists and divers, each dive is a step back in time. For communities, each discovery is a reaffirmation of cultural identity. The ocean does not erase history. It preserves it in silence, waiting for us to listen. As we close this journey, we are reminded that the oceans conceal both beauty and fragility. The waves may hide our past, but through science, technology, and imagination, we reclaim it. These discoveries teach us that civilizations may vanish, but their legacy endures. In every shipwreck, in every submerged ruin, there is a story waiting to be told. And as long as we keep searching, the oceans will continue to reveal their secrets, one tide at a time. Let us look beneath the surface, not only with curiosity, but also with care. For the history of the oceans is the history of humanity itself.